Everyone, this is Money Tax one more time. Today I'm gonna be talking about the last 2 weeks that I had drafted, and believe it or not, I've done very well. Uh, both Fridays I have gone for one top four, and the one week we split, and the other I went to top two, and we split on top two. So this is what I played last night. Here's the deck. Is actually black and white. I have previously built a black and white draft deck before. I like the colors in the draft. It's in one of my videos, but let's go ahead. We have a bomb for 6/5/5 flyer. That his ability is not actually relevant in the deck, but I mean a 5/5 body flying is just hard to deal with. You know what I mean? So I had that. I actually won a game or two with it. And for the 4 drops, Blown Light Keeper, you guys, he's an all-star in draft. I couldn't believe that guy got passed to me. I was like, hell yeah. So that was an immediate pick right there. The goal, his first strike is really good, and the fact you gain life is also good whenever he goes to the graveyard, the opponent's creature. The Noble, this guy's nasty in draft. If you see this guy, please don't pass it. If you do, you just don't play more draft. The Griffin, it's a 2/2 regional flying for 4. It helped a little bit. The removals are Divine Revoking again. I happen to pick that. My opponent passed that to me. I was in chalk. Last time I played a black-white deck, also a draft, I had one too. So it's a really good card. Rebuke. I was just picking this like a madman. The first pack we cracked, that was my first pick. And I just, I was picking rebuke, and I have so much remove, and I'm like, I need creatures now. You know what I mean? Like, and then I turned into the creature deal. And I found the Ghoul Racer. When he comes into play, returns a zombie to your hand from the graveyard random. It's actually pretty good. You know what I mean? After a Divine Revoking, I can cast this guy and gives me a little creature. The Chapel Geist. The 2/3 flyer for 3 is really good. Really, really good. And the Markov Patrician, it's a 3/1. I dice easy, but the lifelink really helps. The Skeleton, he came down, he was aggressive, and most of the time he just held back the block. That's what he does best. And the Chick, I keep playing this chick, I keep seeing her, I keep picking her, and she's really freaking good. If you see these, he's a must. Do not pass it. This dude, the zombie, the walking corpse, was actually pretty good. I came down fast beatings. You know what I mean? I try to be a fast X. I got a lot of 2 drops for creatures and 3 drops. So if my opponent, is a little slow, or happens to get mana screwed, he's just dead. You know what I mean? Or if he plays a type of milling or type of control kind of draft deck, the deck's too fast. I got the dude here. I actually used his ability once. He's really good. This here is just card draw engine, and just a 1-dropper that you sack and you make your dudes bigger. So I went 4-1 top 2 with this. I got some store credit for the new set coming up in February, Deck Ascension, and that's what I played last night at FNM. Now, 2 weeks ago, last FNM, I happened to play another fast deck, but this time it was blue and white. And let me tell you what, I felt horrible about the draft. I'm like, I'm not gonna win today, but I was surprised how well I ended up doing with the deck. It's all about tempo, and I didn't realize that. So one card was this dude, and I mean, believe it or not, he came down on first turn a lot of times, and I mean, it's not, it's only a 1/1, but the 1/1 adds up quickly. We got a spell bomb here. It looks like I'm building, or I have a hardcore deck. I got 1, 2, 3 ardent recruits. Some dude told me, man, if you see that, don't even bother, don't even try to, build Metalcraft. But I had no creatures. By my last by the time we opened the third pack, I had no creatures, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't care what it is, I gotta pick creatures. So this is what I found, this is what I picked, this is what I played, and it actually worked. A lot of times I had the Metacraft. What I mean, it was a beating. Vapor Snag, one off. I wish I had more. This dude, it triggers Metacraft and dies. It gives you another artifact. Divine Offering speaks for itself. This dude was actually really good. Sometimes, card draw engine. This dude is funny because I never played the dude, but I had it in the deck, but I never saw it. So I can't tell you anything about him. I had two of those, very good. I mean, 3 for 2/2 flyer. It comes to 2 play, you gain 2 life. Awesome. This was actually pretty good against certain decks. They gain life, and then you ramp a little bit into these creatures. And coming to play, it gives you a 3/3 golem token, and golems will fly. He's insane. And then I had this other one that he'll make him +1/+1. You know what I mean? It's disgusting. Then I had this other one that will make him vigilance. So you know where I went. You know what direction I went with this deck. It actually worked. I was surprised. This is actually good. 3/3 for 4. The opponent loses 3 life. This dude is a 2/4 flyer. When he dies, you draw a card. It's flying creatures the way to go. I also had this for the beatings, Bone Horde. That got passed to me. I was like, whoa, take it easy here. So it was actually really, really good. I won at least 2-3 games behind. Removals, I have those things. They're very annoying. The 1 damage really adds up in this deck, and it's really relevant. I actually had 2 of those. What I mean? It's just to stab a bomb that I cannot deal with. Here's another enchantment just to take over. What do they have that I may like? This here to make him discard 2, and I draw 2 cards. He's awesome. This dude, often kills in 1/1, and you got a 2/4 body. And this is kind of slow, but when you get it going, it's a lot of card advantage, and I got away with it. So these are my 2 draft decks for the last 2 weeks. 4-1, we both, and you want to keep in mind that when you build on a draft deck, you want to build it fast. To punish an opponent that's having trouble with mana, or has high creatures or whatever. And then you may want to have some removable to kill their few bombs and just kill them. Play a tempo type of deck. So have a good day, and thank you.